Welcome back everybody into another daily recap. Today it was Monday the 13th of March and it's the start of the week and the day before a big event, which is the CPI. So today the day started on EurUsd, as you can see, with at the start open market we had a huge 60-70 pips upside move, and that's where was based on the weakness of the USD due to the pricing in of the less interest rate hikes by the Fed because of the Silicon Valley Bank issue that was happening during the weekend, during the last, I think it was only during the weekend, mainly. After that, we saw a huge order block being created during the Asian, and then London corrected the overall move down exactly to the same point. So coming into New York, what I was looking for was mainly, as you can see here, this was mainly, this is the New York action. I came in the charts a little bit later than New York open, so I missed this move. So what I was looking for was sells. So I was looking for sells at each level and below this order block. Only buys were above this level, above these previous highs made during London, mainly because of technicals. So I was looking for technicals because of these price action. So I was looking for possible continuation sells because this one is all in red. Let me show that in red. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So I was either expecting this accumulation to be before the continuation sells, or the retest of this level, or bigger pullback, just to continue with the USD strength showed by the chart, not by the fundamentals. So as you're going to see, so I missed already this New York open trade idea, which would have been like a nice 10 pip win. When I saw price was breaking below, and then I waited for the kind of confirmation. I don't think I probably took one trade entry over there. Maybe let me check if I missed it. Entry close to the PPL. No, was over here. Was over here. Okay, yeah, I got an entry over here, which was actually a break-even trade, because of course it was a break and retest and the pullback of this level. I saw this candle confirmation, and then price went 5 pips, so triggered my stop loss at break-even, and then and then took my break-even because of the price going bullish. Then I understood and saw this is the candle setup that I've been talking about during the last backtesting session, with price making it slow, deeper pullback, and then going back up, retesting with the candle closing exactly, leaving a long wick and closing exactly at the PSA of interest. In anticipation of the movement bullish. So I saw it, but I wanted to stick to the main bias. So I took a sell, very poor sell, I would say, over here when the candle closed over there. And so I got the first loss. Then again, I stayed on the same bias and I took a further sell over here, which resulted in a loss. And then after a third loss, which was my fourth trade and third loss, I started shifting into bullish bias. So what happened, I took the first bullish trade over here. So I was not waiting for sells again, because I said, okay, it's very, very bullish, the price action. The USD has been weak generally, even on gold. It was moving very, very bullish on gold. So it doesn't make sense to stick to this bias, because it's clearly wrong. It's clearly the price has been retesting this previous PSA on the left hand side, as you can see here, and now it was retesting this PPL and staying above. So I took my entry for a break even, then I took a second entry for a 10 pips win. This trade by itself could have given, if it was like a 20 pip, it would go 30 pip up. That would be already a winning session by itself. because this was on 15 pips loss. 15 to 20 pip win would have been a more than break even and a profitable day. So I took my first trade. Then I took a very nice entry, even below this level. The simple thing is that, okay, I was having first a 5 pip stop loss, but then it was actually a 4 pip stop loss because of my entry was so good, understanding the rejection that was happening at this PPL and strong PSA, already shifting the bias, and that's where I could have taken 8 pips. My TP was at 9 and it never got activated, of course, because the price just bounced from there. Probably a little bit greedy, probably, I don't know, sticking to the plan, but anyway, that's a break-even trade over here. And I missed this retracement at 50%, which would have given me, like, again, another 8 pips to win. Now then I had, after this one, I was looking at sets, but no. Then what I was looking for was the end of the pullback for the bullish bias, because the main bias was bullish. And then that's why I was looking for the, after this candle closing exactly at the top of 75, that when I was looking for the, so it actually is even here, I was looking for buys. You can see here that 10 pips would have been reached in a couple of minutes, and that would have been a profitable day, understanding the switch in bias. Then further price action confirm at this level, tapping these previous lows, these previous highs on the left hand side, retesting them on the dot before the continuation up for more than 20 pips again. And now I would have been only looking for buys. You can see the same setup that I was talking about. This is new because I haven't seen it before. The same setup that I was talking about with this candle. You can see it here. Strong bullish candles, a bearish candle leaving a lower wick and then closing above the PPL for possible continuation up. So the stop loss in this case would have been 5 pips, I would say, so like a standard. As you can see here, still be safe, and then okay, it's quite okay, quite a drawdown, but then it goes back up, and that's a 10 pip, I would say, exactly 10 pip TP. In continuation, the best entry of course would have been here, understanding that we are bouncing at a stronger PSA and tapping these previous highs on the left hand side, definitely sticking to a more bullish bias. And again, afterwards, another candle entry at the same area for more than 10 pips. Then candle confirmation over here with the bearish retest over here. Same thing. It's not as big as this candle, but look at this. What it means is the same. It's actually the same. Which is also this retest over here, and has been the retest I showed you over there as well. Price coming from down, from below, showing you weak strength, then a very, let me do this, then a very weak candle closing at the PPL for possible then continuation bullish. Even in a few candles, that's the trade entry that I've been looking at during this back testing weekend. That's something that is very, very important. And again, then price simply went bullish, retesting bullish, and of course getting late, getting now late. That's where we saw some more sketchy price action, but still tapping the same PPL, the same area. This is like a 50% retracement. As you can see here, around 50% retracement of this overall bullish move. Let me delete this. We don't need that anymore. We don't need this anymore. Again, giving you multiple candle confirmation over here for the price action to continue. Showing you the exhaustion from sellers and the jumping back in from buyers. This is a clear double bottom at a PPL for the continuation up, which would be like 22 pips move. Then again, sticking to the same bias, retest of the PPL for continuation up, even a double bottom. And yeah, again, continuation. Now we are retesting these previous highs on the left hand side and a 15-minute PSA. The blue line is a 15-minute PSA for continuation bullish. And yeah, that's just keeps going on and on. Of course, now the volume is dying, but that was the main thing. The main thing is that my trade idea were wrong originally. Yes, I could have just simply taken this 20 pip, 17, but it was not easy doing live trade because, okay, I was taking multiple losses over there, and it was not easy over here. For example, if I enter sells over there, I think that one of the note was not to enter the first tap, and I started doing it actually. So one tap, then I enter here because I missed this one, and then this, I don't know, yeah, probably should be giving up the first tap entry. But yeah, understanding, I should have understood the shift on bias and flow with the market, having the flow instead of sticking to my pre-plan analysis as soon as possible. Understanding, especially here, taking these losses fine, understanding the shift in market structure immediately as soon as possible to take advantage of the overall bullish move. This is, what is this, matching in a trend line? Yeah, that's even matching a trend line, but yeah, that was the main mistake that I made, I would say. Yeah, that's matching a trend line even, so that's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, these trade ideas were absolutely wrong. Good that I started shifting into the bias, shifting bias before, because understanding what the market was telling me. That was the main question that I didn't make myself, was what is the market telling me right now, instead of what was simply sticking to my pre-plan area, pre-plan ideas. Let's do something like this. And that's something that I still, of course, have to work on a lot if I want to improve as a trader. So, because that's what I want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for a better trade day. See you tomorrow.